Zorks, last week, not a great the last home game for the season for the team?
Oh, probably wasn't, no. I guess contested ball, as I've pretty much said all year, is the area we really focus on, and unfortunately in that first quarter we got blown away. The scoreboard could have been a lot worse than what it actually was, so we're still in with a chance. I think we're pretty equal with them in the second half, but that first quarter really got away from us, so that's pretty disappointing for us, I think.
Do you take it as a positive, considering the last time we played the Dockers, they really gave you guys a bath?
Yeah, it was a big improvement, I think, especially considering, I think we only got 6 or 7 inside 50s in the first half last time. So although they had a few players out, I still felt like our ball movement and that was pretty good. We just unable to finish off goals, and I guess we kind of got stuck in their forward half there for a while.
Dayne, do you feel that you can still be a bit of nuisance value though, I suppose, at Geelong? I mean, I suppose it can still sort of impact where they can finish.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're probably still going to finish in the top 4, but we can change where they play in the first week of finals, and that would probably be our intention, I believe, yeah.
You guys had a good game against the Cats for the corresponding fixture last year. Do you take that as motivation going into this week?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We went down by a kick last time, but that's a driving force for the boys. We know we can go down there and perform really well, and in front of the Geelong fans on a Saturday night, it's a pretty good final game for the boys. They should be right up for it.
Is it hard to get up for the week? I know that's your last game.
No, not really. That's our job. Our job's to play professional AFL football, so can't see why it'd be any harder than any other week. The boys are really enjoy. They want to finish the year off really well, and that's what we plan to do.
Obviously, one more game to go, but how did you see this year? I mean, was it a bit of a roller coaster ride for you guys?
It was a roller coaster, very inconsistent. Obviously, we had our really good wins there, but we also had our really bad losses. So I think it's important next year we really focus on just levelling it out a bit. We don't want to have great wins and then get belted the next week. So it's about consistency for the boys, and they would have got a lot of experience this year. So heading into next year, hopefully we won't see those kind of losses.
So much to take out the second half of the year, particularly with the emergence of the young players coming through. I mean, you take that over summer. It's probably the motivation and the impetus is over summer. It's a good thing, isn't it, for the second half of the year to be that strong?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we finished with so far six wins going into this weekend's round, which is a real solid improvement from the first half of the year. And I think you find the younger kids who have come in, the 9 debutants, they've really grown from game to game each week. And in the second half of the year, they've gone out there, had a lot of fun and brought a lot of energy to the group. So hopefully over the summer, they can have really good pre-seasons and hold them in good stead for next year.
Is there a different feeling this time of the year this year than last year? I mean, with the group and everything else, do you feel something different? There's a bit more happening with the group?
There's a lot of life in the group. Obviously, the young kids obviously bring energy. But I guess last year, a little bit different. We'll probably still a chance to make finals last year going into the last round, whereas this year, not so much. So, there's a little bit of difference there. And also, we know we've got guys to come back in next year like Daniel Ridge, Jack Redden, Leuenberger, West, Staker. So there's a lot of guys there that hopefully come in and make the team stronger for next year.
Just on Louis, he's been back. He played a full game in the Neanderthal last weekend. He's training well. He's looking good, and what a bonus next year to get him back.
Yeah, absolutely. He's played really well in the twos last week. I think he kicked 4 goals. So he'll be a great addition to the side next year, and hopefully it'll be good for him and Stephen Martin to get a good combination going.
You've mentioned Lewis Taylor in the past as having a terrific debut year. You'd put him up there in a real chance to pick up the Rising Star Award?
I'd like to think he would, yeah. I think he's had a fantastic year. He's played all the games. Been a major contributor for us, for our success throughout the year. I'd find it hard to see him not win it, to be honest.
And Tom Rockcliffe, a potential All-Australian?
Yeah, he's had a fantastic year as well. He's missed 3 games, but still leading the disposal count and everything like that in the competition, I think. So it'll also be hard not to see him get in there as well, I feel like, yeah.
And you talk about the guys that are going to be back next year. There has been some whispers around about what the Lions might be looking for in the off-season to strengthen the squad. There's been talk of a gun midfielder coming to the side, but you mentioned guys like Rich and Redden that are going to come back next year, and Rocky's had a great year. You've had a pretty good year as well. So does that frustrate you when you think, hang on, we've already got a pretty good midfield here at the moment?
Oh, not really. You're always looking for depth, and you're always looking for guys that can come in and play a role for your team. So I'm not too sure what Leper and the coaching staff are after in who they want to pick up or who they want to recruit. But whoever it is, hopefully they can bring a lot of life to the side and just add a little bit more depth to our midfield in case one of our big guns go down, like happened this year.
You've obviously had a look at most midfields in the competition. If, let's just say, hypothetically, you could pick any gun mid to come to the Lions next year, who would you say?
Oh, it's a tough decision. There's a fair few out there. Like Gary Ablett, we're going to get him. If not, someone like a Ryan Griffin or Dane Beams, I think he's been in the talks. But you know, any one of those, that kind of calibre, even a Pritis, just a big body in there that can really help us out. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Let the recruiters sort that out there.
You mentioned before rollercoaster season. How do you give it a rating out of 10? What would you give it? Why?
I think it's probably a 5. Just the fact, I think it's been a real positive year with the fact that we've debuted 9 guys and we've still been able to win 7 games. But yeah, just those big losses has really been the disappointing side. We set ourselves a standard that 10 goals up, 10 goals down, we'd keep fighting it out. And I don't think we've done that in a few of the games this year.